In this video, we'll be finding the values of these three T ratios geometrically. For 60 degree and 30 degree, you need to draw an equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle is one in which all three sides are equal and each angle is 60 degree. I'll construct an altitude from A to BC. This is the altitude. Fine. Now, because it's an equilateral triangle, so this angle is 60, this angle is 60, and this whole angle is 60. When an altitude is drawn, then the triangle is divided into two parts, two congruent triangles. So, each of these angles will become 30 degree. And this is automatically 90 by construction. Fine. Now, we have to find the two triangles are congruent. So, we have BD as half of AB, or let's say if the side AB is A, then BD will be A by 2. And DC will also be half of A. Why? In an equilateral triangle, the altitude divides the base into two equal parts. Fine. I'm going to explain you sin 60 and cos 30 through the same figure. Now, if we find sin 60 degree from this figure, sin 60 degree means we are talking about this angle and we are talking about triangle ABD. In triangle ABD, sin of this angle will be perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So, perpendicular is AD, hypotenuse is AB. Fine. Now, what is the length of the perpendicular? Length of the perpendicular, by using Pythagoras theorem, we can calculate. In right triangle ADB, AD square is equal to AB square minus BD square. So AD square will be AB, we have assumed as A square, BD is half of A, so minus A by 2 whole square. So it becomes A square minus A square by 4, or AD square is equal to 4A square minus A square by 4 when LCM is being taken. So it will be 3A square by 4. Or the value of AD is root 3A by 2. Clear? When the square goes that side, it will become AD will be square root of root 3 by 4A square. Square root of root 3 by 4 will become root 3 by 2A. Sin 60 is AD upon AB. AD we have calculated root 3 by 2A upon AB. AB is how much? A. So again A comes to the denominator. A and A gets cancelled. And geometrically we are proving that sin 60 is coming to be root 3 by 2, which is actually true. Similarly, cos 30 degree, if we find cos of this angle, clear? So this is the perpendicular, this is the base. So cos of 30 will be AD upon AB. AD upon AB. AD is root 3 by 2A. AB is A. It gets cancelled. Root 3 by 2. And we know very well that the numerical value of sin 30, sin 60 and cos 30 are same because they are complement of each other. They are complementary ratios. Fine. Now, how do we find out tan 45 degree? So this is root 3 by 2. This is root 3 by 2. Tan 45, the numerical value is 1. So you need to construct a triangle where you are getting an angle of 45 degree. So for that we'll construct an isosceles right triangle. This is your isosceles right triangle. Isosceles means BC and AB are equal. And right triangle, angle B 90, so angle A is 45, angle C is 45. Clear? Now if we need to find, because it's isosceles, so AB and BC are same, AB can be assumed as A, BC can also be assumed as A because it's an isosceles triangle. Fine. So tan 45 will be AB upon BC, perpendicular upon base, A by A. So the numerical value of tan 45 is 1. Similarly, you can find cot 45. You can also find here sin 45. You can find cos 45. Sin 45 just in case if you are finding. So for that you need to calculate the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse will be AC square equal to 2A square, or AC will be root 2A. So sin 45 will be perpendicular upon hypotenuse, that is root 2A, so 1 by root 2. Fine. Similarly, cos 45 will be base upon hypotenuse, A by root 2A, 1 by root 2. So whenever you need to find geometrically the value of any ratio, you can calculate, but just remember for 30 degree and 60 degree, you will construct an equilateral triangle. For 45 degree, you need to construct an isosceles right triangle.